Hi, I'm Adam from Fun, and today we will be watching Finals Match 2 from an event in China where teams 117B Robo Charizard and 2731C Joymate Vex face off against teams 666X, S Robot X, and 33333C X Robo C. Recently, we have seen Hoard robots dominating China regionals and finding success in North America. Watch this match closely to see how the Red Alliance counters the Blue Alliance's Hoard strategy to come out on top.
This video on Fun is brought to you by our viewers, supporters, members, and also in partnership with the following. Build your alliance and discover why so many VEX alumni choose Kettering University. Every student at Kettering experiences their cutting-edge co-op programs that seamlessly blend the professional and academic worlds. Kettering co-ops are a fully immersive working experience at the leading edge of industry. Head on over to kettering.edu/VEX to learn more about their incredible programs and get more information. Did you know that Fun has awesome merch options, including game-themed merch available at funroboticsnetwork.com/merch? From cute thematic options to robots and fun-themed apparel, you can directly support Fun and look good at the same time. You can also become a Fun member or supporter through YouTube Join to get early access to most of our content. Thank you for your continued support.
Jumping into this match on the Red Alliance, we have 117B starting on their right and their partner 2731C starting on the left. On the Blue Alliance, we have 666X starting on their right and 33333C starting on their left. So I want to note that both of the Red Alliance robots are a pretty standard S design. However, both of the Blue Alliance robots are Hoard robots. So we'll see them playing a Hoard strategy that we've seen fairly recently popping up in China. It's won most of the China regionals so far, and we've also seen a little bit of success with it in the US from Pika Pika, I believe that was Rumble in the Rockies. And it's a strategy where they'll essentially, early on in the match, grab as many blocks as they can from both colors. They take their opponent's blocks so that they're starved of blocks towards the end of the match, and they'll get plenty of their own blocks that they have as much ammo as they want for the end of the match. And we'll see them a little bit later in the match. They'll start focusing on center goals, because if they can get that center goal control and force their opponents to try to take those center goals back, then they have an opportunity to score on the long goals and just put as many blocks as they have in their robot into the long goal to completely fill it up and get tons of points right at the end of the match before their opponents are able to deal with it. So the Red Alliance has a few interesting strategies that they use in this match to counter it. So let's go ahead and get right into it. So we'll see in the autonomous period, we'll actually see very good autos coming out of all four of these robots. Tons of action on the center goals here, and then they'll all kind of go towards the long goals. We'll see 117B here. They have a good strategy of scoring on the low goal at the end of auto, which is going to allow them to get that control zone by descoring the blue blocks that were in there. So I believe the Red Alliance is going to get the autonomous bonus. And at the start of the match, we'll see, even with the Hoard robots, they have a pretty standard start to the match where both alliances are going to try to fight for these long goals to try and get early control bonuses, just to put some pressure on their opponents at the start. So we can go ahead and watch that happen here. And as they start, all four robots are going to be going for wing plays on these two long goals. And we'll see over here on the left long goal, the Red Alliance is going to come out on top, and the right long goal gets completely wiped out. So now we can see the Hoard strategy start coming into play. We can see both of the blue robots already have tons of blocks. 33333C is going to start going for some center goals to try and put pressure on the Red Alliance. And the Red Alliance is going to try to secure as many blocks as they can as well, even though they don't have as much capacity, because they know that they need to get blocks in their control before the Blue Alliance takes them all up so that they don't have anything. So we're starting to see some more action from the Blue Alliance now on these center goals. They're doing a little bit less filling up on blocks, a little bit more scoring, and now they're going to fill some more. And as we get to 45 seconds here, I'm going to go ahead and pause right here, right at 45 seconds. So the Red Alliance they've already played in Finals 1, and they actually lost Finals 1 to this Hoard strategy. And so they try to adapt their strategy here, and we can see, it's kind of hard to see behind here, but we have both Red Alliance robots are positioned on this long goal, and they're going to try and put all of their blocks into this long goal so that that long goal's full, and they can just kind of hold it and that prevents the blue lions from getting a huge score of like 10 blocks into that long goal because it's already going to be filled with red blocks. So we can go ahead and watch this happen, and the red alliance is going to get tons of blocks in here, and then they're also going to go for some match loads to try and fill that up even more. So this red goal right now is pretty much completely full, and we're going to see the blue alliance trying to de-score some of those. So I'm going to go ahead and jump back right here. So right here we can see that 117B, they're now at a point where they know that they can't leave both Red Alliance robots. We already have their partner here playing on this this left long goal here. They know that they can't have both of them play there or they're going to lose the match. So 117B leaves to try and score on the center goals to get that control, which is going to prevent their opponent, 33333C, from scoring on a long goal because they know that they also need that center goal, especially because they're down auto. The Blue Lions need some center goal control to be able to win this match. So they have 2371C over here on the left side, on this left long goal. They're going to try and hold down that left long goal, and then their partner is going to leave to try and take control of center goal to distract their opponent. So this keeps both of the Blue Alliance robots occupied, which is going to be very effective to try and prevent them from pulling off their strategy of hoarding. So, and then we can see here the Red Alliance 2731C, they're going for some more match loads to fill up that long goal more. And now right here, I'm going to jump back to here. So right here at 9 seconds, we can see that I believe this is 33333C. They're filling up this right long goal right here. And 117B knew that this was going to happen. They were prepared for this. And they position themselves to be able to de-score. So they know that this robot is a very big robot. That's how most of these Hoard robots are designed. They're designed to be able to sit on a long goal and be very difficult to push off. So they're not expecting to be able to wing in this direction. They know that can't happen. So they position themselves on this side here next to the robot so that they can de-score in this direction, which is going to allow them to actually pull off a de-score against this Hoard robot. So we can go ahead and watch that here, and they're going to pull those blocks out, and then the robot leaves. So if I jump back a couple seconds here, in this position right here, they would have, even if this robot didn't leave, they would have been able to de-score the majority of these blocks. However, that robot kind of stresses out because they can see that getting down to the last few seconds of the match, the Red Alliance has this long goal, auto, and both of these center goals. So because the Red Alliance has put themselves in such an advantageous position, this play on the right long goal actually works out even better than it would have otherwise because the Blue Alliance has to leave that to try and get other controls. So the blue robot leaves, which is going to allow 117B to nearly wipe out the entire goal, and then they're going to be able to get a park off at the last second. So this was an amazing match from the Red Alliance that they just kind of perfectly counterplayed against this Hoard strategy that we've seen being very, very effective, especially in China, where they have robots that are a little bit more specifically designed for it and are performing very well. So I think the biggest thing to counter Hoard strategy is trying to just not let them get a major score off at the end of the match, because once they do it, it's very difficult to counter. And the ways that we saw this Red Alliance do that was by getting a ton of blocks in one of the long goals, which prevented the Blue Alliance from being able to score fully in there as they might have wanted to. And then also playing the center goals to try and put them in a position where they can't just sit on a long goal and they need to leave to go for a center goal. And so that puts a lot of pressure on the Blue Alliance, which isn't what they want to be doing, obviously. So that forces them to play the match not how they want to, which is going to give you the advantage. And then another thing is what 117B did there at the end of the match, where they used their wing to pull the blocks in the direction away from the Hoard robot that was holding that goal, which it might seem like you want to push against them, but realistically that's not going to work out very well because the robot is so heavy. So even though it's less effective to pull the blocks, it works out better in that situation. So you kind of have to be doing your best to at least descore some of the blocks as opposed to just letting them keep all of them. So the Red Alliance definitely demonstrated some very, very good strategies here that I think will be interesting to see put into place, and I'm interested to see how these strategies will continue to develop to counter these Hoard strategies. This match demonstrated some amazing strategies to counter Hoard robots. I'm definitely curious to see how these strategies will continue to evolve and how Hoard strategies will perform at Worlds. Let us know in the comments what you think. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Fun to keep up with all of our content. I'm Adam, and thank you for watching this episode of FUNalysis.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell to stay up to date on future fun videos. True competitors know that every second counts. That's why Kettering University challenges you to dive in right away as a first-year student. Participating in robotics programs helps Kettering students secure a valuable co-op. Whatever your interests, Kettering gives you more space to work faster and win faster. Learn more at kettering.edu/vex.